Good morning, everyone, and welcome back for another flight. We're taking it off from Manchester, where we left off earlier the night. So yeah, there's a few people at Manchester. We're gonna take off from runway 23 left, sorry. So we'll do our taxi and things. Then we're doing the orange line departure, the blue line, our cruising. We're going across the ocean towards Copenhagen, which is in Denmark. Our green line is our arrival, and our pink line, magenta line, is our approach. This airport has got ILS, so we're okay for that. We're on the North Europe server, so if anyone wants to join, please feel free. We're going to all players, and we're going live as well, live weather. The nav log will be cruising at 37,000 feet. We'll be descending around here. It's just called descent, so it's between waypoints, that one and that one, so just make a note of that. And we're in the SAS Scandinavian Airlines livery. So yeah, we'll hop right in and start the flight. Hopefully everyone can hear me as well. Let me just check that. Where are we looking? We're looking here, so my channel, that's fine. So yeah, that's okay. I can hear myself, so that's all good. So yeah, sorry I'm a little bit late. There were an update to one of my livery packs for the 4 simmers. So yeah, just updated that, restarted the game. If you do have any updates with the game, make sure that you do close the game completely and restart it, because sometimes it upsets it. Here we are at Manchester. There's our aircraft. Here we go. So yeah, if you've got any updates, just update them, and then just restart the game. So pretty much ready to hop in. We've got quite a few people on the ground. There's a few taxiing as well. There's a few over there as well. So pretty busy this morning here at Manchester. I know Manchester like the back of my hand. We've gone there many times before, family holidays, etc. We've always gone from Manchester, as it is a bit more going on than Leeds Bradford. Only selected flights go to Leeds Bradford. So let's get started up. We'll get our climb altitude, and then we'll get our flight director on, guys. So just putting the lights on. So our climb altitude is 10,000 feet, and we've got the flight director on. We'll reset the altimeter so the tower knows where we are. We'll do our engines. Here we go, we'll sort this bit out. Oh, not that one. Performance. 1, 0. Flaps. Down. Here we go, so our flaps are at 10%, that's all good. So that's fine. We need to put the flight plan on for us. Flaps are at 10% for takeoff. Need to do our speed brakes to armed. Do any of the lights. I tend to do most of the lights, even though it is daytime. It does help a little bit. So yeah, we've got them ones. Our navs, we need our taxi lights on. We need the seat belts on, and this is a non-smoking flight, guys. Our engines are on, so that's all good. We just have to do the auto, this one, the next one. So we are ready for taxi. There's a few aircraft around us. There's a British Airways there. There's quite a few aircraft on the ground, so we'll see if we can see any of them as we taxi. So we'll ask for pushback. Oops. There we go. Here we go. Press wrong button, but it's fine. Make sure that you're on the right frequency radio. There we go, got our pushback. Here we go, so we'll just taxi, that guy's over there, so are you gonna wait for me, mister, or? Here we go. Not too sure where they're going in the British Airways livery. We'll see. Oh, he's over there. Oh, yeah, you go first, whatever. Silly person. There's another one there as well. He's waiting for me. Good lad, good lad. I'm sure I have my taxi lights on. We'll just check that once we get to the runway. We have got a bit of a queue to take off, but it's all good. There's something weird going on there with that plane there. Okay. They're going, so yeah. That guy behind us is taxiing towards us, so they'll do their thing. Someone's messing about in this aircraft in front, so we'll just go through them. Oh, he's off. He couldn't wait. nice. Some people are just too eager to go. So we're making sure we're okay for takeoff. Takeoff lights are on. Our flaps are at 10% for takeoff, and yeah, we're all good to go, people. So off we go, we'll throttle up. And ready for our climb, guys. Make sure that you just try and keep it as level as you can as you throttle up. Don't know why he's in the middle of the runway. There we go, touch off. Lift the flaps. So we are a little bit cloudy as we did take off, but we're just climbing as we should be. Just making sure that we make our waypoints. So we basically got our gear up. Yeah, we've got our gear up. We've got our flaps up. And we've got our throttles to the CL position. And our autopilot is doing its business. So yeah, that's pretty much what you do for takeoff. Takeoff is easier than landing. I've not got much to to do for takeoff, but yeah. So over there is probably the M62. I pretty much go on that motorway every single day. But yeah. So we'll just make sure that it does turn. So it wants us to climb. Two, 3, 0. Here we go, up she goes. We might be able to see the Trafford Centre, not too sure where it's flight. Oh, there's Old Trafford. Where Manchester United play. Me being a Leeds game and a Leeds girl, shall we say, that isn't, the best stadium out there, so that must be Old Trafford. So the Trafford Centre should be around here somewhere, it's probably nearby. There's Old Trafford. There we go, see Old Trafford, there we go. Continue to climb. And once we're a little bit more stable, we'll take some pictures. The airspace is a little bit busy this morning. But it's all good. some sort of reservoir blowers, that lake, some rivers, yeah, nice little scenery for our climb. So pretty much going straight on for our departure. We'll just have a look at the ND range if we do have any more turns that we need to make till we go on to our flight plan. There's that one in around 40 nautical miles, but that's not too bad. So we'll just keep it at 10 so we can keep an eye on the departure for us. So onto some climb, 29, so 29,000 feet, 29, here we go. So we'll do the pressure to standard, that's fine. So our climb's okay. We can take the takeoff lights off now. We don't need them on now, so we can take them off. Scope light we'll just put on. Got that on, we've got the beacon, we've got the wings on, we've got the nav, we've got them on, we've got the taxi. Here we go. So we are climbing still out of Manchester. Pretty busy around here, so pretty busy airspace. Manchester and Liverpool's over there in that direction to the right. we're turning ever so slightly. Not too sure why. Towards that waypoint there, we'll get us next altitude shortly. So just keep an eye on what it's doing. Should be okay. There we go, 35,000 feet. I think our cruising is 36. So we'll just climb to 35 and then it'll ask us to settle at 36. So we're heading towards the coast of England, and then we'll be crossing over the ocean towards Copenhagen, which is in Denmark. And then we've got ILS approach, so hopefully it does work today for us. If not, we'll just manual land it. We are used to manual landings by now, so just have to see how it does, how it reacts. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So we'll just have to deal with it when it comes. But yeah, let's change our ND range so we can see a little bit more going on. Here we go, so 320 nautical miles. We've got pretty much a straight road now. Just make sure that we keep on track. We'll wait till we're at 36,000 cruising altitude, and then we'll get some pictures for our Discord. So obviously Denmark is another place I've not visited on the sim yet. So I'm trying to go places not too far, around probably an hour and a half to 2 hours flight time, and then just work my way around Europe, and then head towards the more places towards Australia and everything like that. So just making my way slowly towards countries I've not visited yet. So yeah, that wants us to go to 37. Okay, we can do that. 37,000 feet is our cruising, so we'll just wait for it to do that thing. We're near the coast of England. We should be able to see the Humber, which is around here. Humber's around here. There's another stadium there. Yeah, so the Humber's around this area here. That's the top. So yeah, the Humber's around here. Looks a little bit cloudy, so we can't fully see it, but yeah, Humber Bridge will be around here below us. I have driven across the Humber Bridge. I think it cost me £1.50. I remember I went to somewhere, where did I go now? I went to a family member's caravan, And I was coming home and my gran said, oh, you want to go across the Humber? Because I'd never been across it, so, you know. So yeah, like I say, yeah, I went across the Humber Bridge, and yeah, it were good. We saw some sights. We got on at one side and then went across to the other side, and then went home that way. It was a nice change. But yeah, I can now say that I went across the Humber. I think it was earlier this year, maybe last year. I think it was last year. But yeah, I did go across the Humber Bridge. So we are at cruising altitude, we are going across the ocean now, so we're all good. Try get a nice picture, not that one, we don't want that one. That's our tower, we want the camera please. Here we go, so we'll try get a nice picture, we'll try get some of the landing and the clouds. It is a little bit busy for us. What about this side? So we'll just try and show off that livery, because this is the first time I was using it. So we'll take the picture around there. Here we go. So go back to the cockpit. Here we go. So pretty much straight line across the ocean. So yeah, pretty much straight across. So we are stable, so we'll do our auto brakes to medium. Which here, so press your auto brake, go outside, go back inside, and for some reason it doesn't click on, so press it again. Outside, inside. So there we go, that's the blue light on the medium, so yep, that's all good, that's all set. You can do it at any point in the flight, but I tried to do it, once we're cruising along, the aircraft's stable, so we're all, we're not rushing, we're not checking at the last minute for our descent. So we'll just check our flight plan, which is down here. So we're around here, and we're due at Copenhagen, 22 right runway, at around 11:05 UTC time. So for me that is 12:05 UK time. So in around an hour's time. But yeah, we'll be all good. So we have got some altitudes here. So that is our descent. So our descent is between waypoints. That's why it said descent. So we are cruising. We are right. So once we get to the Tudlow or something, Tudlow, we need to be at 21, well, just short of 22,000 feet. So what I'll do is I'll make a note of that. But yeah, we'll do that once we get a little bit closer. The time now is 10 just after 10. So we're due descent at around 45 minutes. So yeah, we'll just let it do its thing. What we'll do now is we'll turn the seatbelts off. There we go. All the cabin crew and everyone can roam around, do their thing. There we go. So what I'll do, guys, I'll just hop in between the outside view. There's not much to see, there's just ocean. So we'll just go hop in between, in and out. But yeah, enjoy the flight, guys. And just to note that once we've all, we're all safe on the ground, once we've packed up the stream, I will be downloading and uploading today's video to YouTube. So if you want to watch it on the rerun, you can do. It will be premiering tomorrow around 10 AM UK time. So you're more than welcome to watch that. Not too sure when the next time we'll be flying. I might have maybe a day, but not too sure. Might do a day, another day, one before. I'll go back to work on Tuesday, and I'm not too sure about tomorrow. Might have a lazy day, and Monday's bank holiday, so we'll see how we feel, and when we want to do the next one, really. But the next one will be from Copenhagen to somewhere in Europe. So we'll have a look, see what we can come up with. So yeah, enjoy the flight, guys. And yeah, I'll check back once we're a little bit closer to that waypoint for our descent. But yeah, enjoy the flight, guys. Right, let's see where we are. We can see our descent in around 240 nautical miles, so we're all on track here. So yeah, once we pass this waypoint at around 36 nautical miles, we'll just write some of the descents down so we can get a better understanding where we should be at and what we should be looking for, and yeah, a little bit more ready for our descent into the airport. There's not much to see. We are crossing the ocean. Once we get to the next waypoint, I'm guessing that's overland a bit more, so I can show you a little bit more overland. But we are going across the English sort of. I'm not too sure if it is the channel or if it's an ocean. Let me have a look. So we are around here, so we are going across there, so we're going across the North Sea towards Denmark. So yeah, the North Sea. Yep, the North Sea. So we're almost at our next waypoint, and then we'll think a little bit more of getting set up for descent. We are around half an hour away from descent. So yeah, we're on track. Well, we should be descending before we get to that one, so we'll wait till we get to the next waypoint, and then we'll take some notes now, in fact. So what we'll do is at TOD LO, we should be at 21,700 flight level at LUGES. We should be at 19,500, and then at KOR we should be at So we are just going towards Amsterdam. I've been to Amsterdam once, but yeah, we're all good. We are at that other, we'll just take a note of CH654. So we should be at 12,000 feet there, so we've got a little bit of a better understanding where we should be at, but yeah, the next waypoint we should be at just short of 22,000 feet, so we'll ask for a descent, so we are a little bit more set up for our arrival. So we'll do little descents, so we'll just make it a little bit more real. Put the seatbelts on before we do anything. I do like to put these on quite early, but it doesn't matter. We aren't landing yet, but we don't have to. But yeah, I like to put them on a little bit early. People call it a little bit too early, but yeah. So we'll ask for a decrease, 3,000 feet. Just watch it as you do descent, because sometimes it doesn't like it. I'm not too sure why it doesn't like it. When you do descent, sometimes it does turn off course a little bit, but it seems to be holding up. There we go. So it's still not much to see outside. We are still going over ocean. What we'll do is we'll get another picture for us. There we go. We've got not much to see, but we'll snap that for our picture of our livery. To show off in the Discord later on. There we go. Lovely. So what we'll do is we'll go back into the cockpit and we'll ask for another descent. We have got quite a way off actually for our next descent, where we should be around 22,000 feet. So we'll wait till we go around. Wait till we get to 170 out, and then we'll ask for his next descent. So we'll ask for his next descent, 3,000 feet, just nice and steady, bring the aircraft down. So yeah, we'll ask for 3,000 feet again. There we go. So we've got plenty of time, guys, before we do get to our next waypoint. So we'll get down to 31,000 and then we'll just let it settle, fly for around 20 nautical miles and then ask for the next descent. So yeah, we're all good, guys. So at Permanent Centre, we can see our what's it called? Our descent. Well, our next waypoint where we should be around just short of 22,000 feet. So yeah, we'll wait for it to get a little bit closer, and then we'll ask for his next descent. So hopefully we should be going over land shortly, so we'll be able to see a little bit more. Can't see land yet. It's still ocean, but yeah, we should be able to see some land in a while, guys. So we'll ask for his next descent. We'll do 3,000 feet again. Descent. There we go. Here we go, 280. So once we're in, we'll change that actually so it's a little bit more. No, wait for it to be an 80 zone. Yeah, wait for it to be an 80 zone. And then we can change it a little bit closer for us. Got just seem to be clear, a little bit of cloud, but we have got a little bit of cloud over there for our landing, but it should be okay. So we're just levelling off at 28,000 feet, so just wait for it to go down some more, wait till we get to around 100 nautical miles and we'll ask for another 3,000 feet. So yeah, nice and steady. So like I said guys, we have got ILS approach, so we should be okay. Hopefully the aircraft will do what it's supposed to, but obviously we have done manual lands before, so if the nose doesn't go down when you press approach mode, then for some reason it's not done it, so that's when you've got to make the decision to do it yourself. But yeah, we are getting there guys. I've noticed that the more you play the game, the more you learn, and you basically learn yourself how to do it. But yeah, you pretty much learn from your mistakes. That's the key, is that everybody makes mistakes. That's just human nature, and it's not the end of the world. It's a simulator game. If anyone who knows me, I do like to be a perfectionist. When I first started, I couldn't land, I couldn't do anything. So it's been practice really, and trying to, I had all the tools that I needed. A friend helped me out, with the basics and how to keep the aircraft and what you should be looking at, and how to descend, how to climb, all that, the basics. And then I suppose you just learn yourself. When I was first starting out, I did do a few crashes, as I wasn't that prepared for my flights. But what I tend to do is, once I wrap up a stream, once it's when it's downloading and things like that and uploading, I figure out the next flight, and where I want to go, and then I check out the airport, check out the approaches, the runways, the departures, etc., and just basically make the flight plan, so I'm not making it on the stream. I'm not making it the last minute. So yeah, it's better to be prepared than going in it like completely out of the blue. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to expect. So yeah, I am a part of a VTC group for flying. part of Scruffy's community. So what I try to do is I try and go somewhere different, to a different city, and you know, as you go to the different cities, it does it does knock it off and say that you've discovered them. So we'll ask for his next descent. We'll ask for 3,000 feet. There we go. Down we go. Nice and steady. So we've got about 95 nautical miles till we should be around 22,000 feet or something like that. It doesn't matter about the, well, it says that we should be at 21,700 feet. So I'll just round it up to 22,000 feet. It's near enough. If they want us to go lower, then you know you can go lower, and they'll tell us, which I don't think they will. But yeah, we'll just round it up basically. So we are on track. We are due at the airport at 11:09 UTC time. That's now gone up. So that's in around 35 minutes or so. But yeah. So just let it go. Another 20 or so nautical miles, we'll go down to around 60 nautical miles, and then we'll ask for his next descent. I'm just guessing really. I'm just saying, right, I need to be at 22,000 feet once I get to the next waypoint in 80 nautical miles around. So it's taking around 10 nautical miles to descend 3,000 feet. So it's pretty much, just making decisions for yourself, and just go with it really. It doesn't matter if it's wrong, but yeah. So what I've just noticed is we are about to pass over some land, so we'll just get a nice picture of that approaching the land. Let's have a look. That's a nice picture there. We can see a little bit of the cloud. Yeah, we'll do it around there. We can see some sort of bridges there below us. It's a little bit cloudy as well for us, so we'll snap that picture. There we go, so that's another picture of our plane. So that's some sort of bridge. I'm not too sure what bridge it is, but yeah, not too sure. So yeah, we can see the airport is in around 160 nautical miles. We're due at 11:09 UTC time, so that's in about half an hour's time. So we'll just wait for it to, why is it turning? We are turning a little bit. It's fine, we've got a little bit of a crosswind. So that's probably why it's turning a little bit. We don't want it to get upset, but we should be alright. So wait till it gets to around 60 nautical miles, and yeah, we'll do the next one, next descent. There we go, we're going across some land now. Oh, nice. Lovely. So just wait for it to get to 60, and then we'll ask for another 3,000 feet altitude decrease. So yeah, we're landing at 22 right as well at Copenhagen. So yeah, we'll ask for our 3,000 descent. So what we've pretty much done is we are where we should be at, 22,000 feet once we get to that next waypoint, so just wait for it to do its business, and then yeah, we'll be on track. Let's just change that so slightly so we can see what's going on in front of us. There we go. So yeah, we should be at 22,000 feet once we get to the next waypoint. The one after that, beginning with L, we should be at around 20,000. So that's not much of a descent. I don't know why we're turning. I think we are in a little bit of a crosswind. We are getting a bit knocked about, but yeah, we should be alright. Here we go. So it's a little bit cloudy towards Copenhagen. But it's all good, guys. We should be fine. We have got the auto brakes on. We have got our landing lights on. We've got our wings on. We've got our landing on both lights. Got our taxi light on. We've got our seat belts on for everyone. Here we go. Nice lovely day for landing. So I'll just show you some of the sights. Here we go. now can see a little bit more to the right of us, a little bit more land. Let's see where we're at. We're nearly at our waypoint where we should be at 22,000 feet. We're around 19 nautical miles away. So we are on track, guys. We'll just show you a little bit more outside and we'll keep checking in and out. So we're turning a little bit to the left once we get to our waypoint, just so we can get a lock on the next waypoint, and then we can see a little bit more going on towards our airport really. When are we due? 11:09 still, so that's in around 20 minutes or so. So yeah, we should be all right, guys. Just keep an eye on it. Just make sure that we do get to that waypoint and we do start to turn ever so slightly. We'll cross it off as a list and then we'll get another descent down to 20,000 feet, so we're a little bit more lower for our next waypoint. There we are, got a little bit more land, we're going over a little bit more ocean shortly, and Copenhagen is north, so I'm guessing over there where Isaac is and that other person is. We are turning so slightly, so we are doing what we should be doing. The airport is around 70 nautical miles away, but we do have to make a loop into the airport, so we are on track, guys. So what I'll do is I'll ask for another descent of 2,000. There we go. So there we go, we are set up for the next waypoint for our descent. We'll just change that a little bit so we are a little bit closer. Here we go. Oh, that's a nice picture, guys. I'll just get that. I'll just get that picture as we are flying across it. Oh, we didn't get it in time. Hang on a second. Just wait for it to focus in that little bit there. There we go, that's a nice picture. Not too sure what that is. I think that's an airport of some sort. Not too sure what that is. But yeah, go back to the cockpit. We are at his next waypoint, so we need to concentrate a little bit more on the landing. So we've made it to that one, so we need to be at 15,000 feet. So we need to get down more. There we go, down we go. We'll do the pressure very shortly as well. Reset the altimeter so the tower knows where we are. We are overlined a little bit more. There we go. Full of fields. A little bit like Yorkshire, where I live. It is full of fields. Depends where we go. But yeah, we are descending. Once we're below 18,000, we'll do the pressure. We'll reset the altimeter, and hopefully our arrival will be all good. There we go, let's reset that. Press B on the keyboard to reset it. There we go. We are going to go into a little bit of cloud, but it's alright. Get our next altitude. So CH 645. We should be at 10,000 feet. And then CI 22 right, that'll be the runway. That'll be 3,000. Excuse me guys. There we go. So we are turning right as we should be. Left, sorry. Our airport is over there, I'm guessing where Isaac is. Yeah, I think it's where Isaac is over there. So we are passing through that one, so we need to get down to 12,000 feet. So that's 3,000 feet. There we go, down we go some more, 12,000 feet. And then once we're a little bit more closer, we'll get down to 10,000 feet. And then we'll get set up for landing. So we'll ask for another 12 so we can get down to 10. So what we'll do is descent. So once we get to the 654, we should be at 12,000. So we've got our descent to 10,000 plugged in. So we're all good for that one. Get our notes sorted for landing. We have got some notes for what his flap should be, what his speed should be, etc. So yeah, we go by them. It is, you know, it does work. So 10,000 feet, reset the altimeter again, we're okay for that. We'll change this to 210 knots. Here we go, and then wait for it to level out at 10,000 feet, and then we'll do the flaps. First flaps. Change that to that, so it doesn't look too close for us. Here we go. We are on our way, guys. A little bit more. There's a some sort of landmark over there, that white pin. Not too sure what that is, somewhere in Copenhagen. But yeah, that is some sort of landmark, not too sure, I don't know what it is. Not too sure. So our airport is over there somewhere. Yeah. So we are turning ever so slightly. So what we can do our descent to 3,000 feet. What we'll do is we'll do the 180. Wait for it to slow down to 180, we'll do the next flaps. And then once we get to 180, we should be alright. We can see the airport, we are just to the right of it. Sorry, the left of it, so it is over there somewhere. It is a little bit cloudy. We are descending to 3,000 feet. for our approach. So we'll just keep an eye on our altitude. Once we're at 180 knots, we'll put flaps 2 down, slow it down some more, get our next flaps, and then slow it down some more and get our final flaps. Excuse me. So we're at 180, just about. We'll get them flaps down. Slow down some more. To 160. Reset the altimeter, just keep resetting it to make sure that you know it's all good. Don't know why we're turning so slightly out. We are going off course. There we go, that's better. So we are at 16, so we are going to 160. Needs to turn. Let me see if I can. It's letting me go out a little bit. Not too sure why it's doing that. Ah, it's turning now. Good. So wait for us to be at around 160, we'll get the other flaps down as well. Can hear the rain. We've got 160. Yeah, we have got rain, people. Let's just try and ignore that. And we'll get 140, sorry. $140 knots. Reset the altimeter. And once we make that turn, we'll get our final flaps. And our landing gear. Ready for our landing, guys. So we are due at 11:12. It has gone a little bit up a little bit, so that's in around 7 minutes or so. But yeah, we're all set up for our turn. Here we go. We got in some sort of storm there, a little bit of rain, but we're all good. We can see a little bit more here before we make our final turn, which is the airport over there. We are in a little bit of a storm cloud. Turning a little bit. Reset the altimeter as you go in. But yeah, looks as though it's not rained here. There's huge fields there. to make sure it is turning what it should be doing. Yeah, it's turning. Some sort of wind turbines over there as well. So we're pretty much all set. We're at 140, we just need to do one more set of laps, the landing gear, and then our approach. So put them down now, our final flaps. There we go, we can see them wind turbines or whatever they are. There we go, we can see them there. See if we can take a picture before we go past them. There we go. So yeah, we're just about to turn. We'll put the landing gear down. There we go. Not too sure what happened there, but they are down. They are locked into place. Here they are. We're just about to turn some more, so landing gears down. We just have to do the ILS system once we're a little bit more straight into the, into the what's it called? The flight path. So we're just about to turn. We are, we're all set up. Just have to do the LS mode, wait for his diamonds and etc. Ready for our landing, guys, basically. Almost there. We are due at 11:14, so in around 5 minutes. We are pushing ahead. But yeah, we are on our way, guys. We are on our way. Our airport's over there. So once we make this turn in around 2 nautical miles, we'll press the LS mode. Hopefully it does work. If it doesn't, we are in daylight, so we're okay. So we are cleared. So wait till it makes this turn and levels out, and then we'll do our ILS. Here we go. Here we go. Wait for our diamond. To be at the centre. If the nose doesn't go down, we'll just fly her in manually. Should be alright. It did lock on, so we'll just have to see if our nose goes down. If it does, I'll just take. If it doesn't, we'll go. Yeah, it's just going, so we're alright. We don't have to do anything. It is on approach mode. The nose is going down, so we're all good. We're clear for takeoff. We're cleared for landing, sorry. We are landing in Copenhagen. We're just about to land. Someone in front of us, I think, just landed. This is the approach to runway 22 right. So get back in the flight deck, and we'll see you on the ground, guys, with a bit of hope. With a bit of hope. Everything is working, so we've got no reason to fail now. So we've got some sort of bridge over there. Down we go into Copenhagen. So what we're going to do is wait for that. We have got a headwind or tailwind, so we are all good. That is the best that it should be for landing. So you don't have a crosswind. A crosswind is a little bit more bumpy, a little bit more, you know, side to side. But it does look pretty straight for the wind. We might have a little bit of a crosswind, but not too much. So with the ILS mode, sorry, we're going to wait for us to go to the end of these blue markers. This is our glide slope. So once we're at the end of the glide slope, we take the autopilot off, we give the aircraft a little bit of flare for the runway, and then that's when we control our throttles, bring them back to idle, bring the speed brakes down to 0 so we can brake, and yeah, that's pretty much ILS basically. So what I'll do is I'll talk you through it if you are new to ILS approach. This is what we do, just let it do its thing. It's doing its thing, it's in the glide slope, so just, we're all good. We can see the airport, we can see the runway is in sight. To show what that guy's doing there. He's at the airport. So nearly at the end of the glide slope. Nearly, almost there, guys. And then we'll take the autopilot off. I think there's an aircraft on the runway, but we can't do anything about that. We're coming in, guys.
400.
We're coming in. We're coming in.
300.
Autopilot off.
20. Retard.
So back to idle. Here we go, brakes, flaps, brakes, and there we go. There's our landing. Oh, we'll to go to this one where it wants us to go. We'll get off the runway as well. So we're just going to turn on here. Here we go. So what we'll do is we'll contact the tower, get our gate information for our parking. Here we go. There we go. So there we go, we've got our gate Charlie 32. So yeah. It was a little bit high coming in, so I did have to bring the nose down ever so slightly, just so we wouldn't miss our runway. So yeah, sometimes you have to, sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. So the ILS did work, but I did seem to be a little bit high coming in. So yeah, I just made a little change. So we'll just taxi to our gate, which is over here. So welcome to Copenhagen, guys. This is Copenhagen in Denmark. Never been. Does look a little bit, you know, out of way. There is a few towers. There's one to the left. Well, there's two to my left, and there's one to my right. So maybe it is a little bit of a busy airport. There is an aeroplane over there as well. The orange one. Not too sure where he is going. So we'll just have a look. He might be taking off. It is a large aircraft. So I'll have a little bit of a nosy. He'll be taking off, I think, where we've just taken off. Yeah, we'll have a little nosy, see where he's going. Nice and steady for the taxi. They're taxiing to the runway, not too sure where they're going. It is a large aircraft, wow. Flipping heck. Yes, that is a big aircraft. So what we'll do is just for being nosy, we'll watch this aircraft take off in front of us. Don't be alarmed. We'll just let you do your thing, and yeah, we'll let him do his thing, or her. We'll show this aircraft off. Don't mind me, just do your own thing. Smile, you're on camera. Lovely, lovely. They're just about to throttle up, I believe. There he goes, there he goes. So we'll just watch that. He's throttling. Nice aircraft, lovely jubbly. Wow, massive aircraft. There you go. Off he goes. We'll just watch his take off. There he goes, he just lifted the nose and yeah, up he goes. Lovely. So back to what we was doing. So continue to our gate. Not too sure where our gate is, but it is obviously somewhere. Not too sure where it is. He's got his climb, nice. So we are over here somewhere. Can't see our box yet where we're meant to be going. So I'm guessing there's gates over there, and there's gates over here and over there. Because it does have 3 towers. So I'm guessing it is a large airport. Some more airplanes over here. This must be the main terminal for aircrafts. So yeah, this must be the the main terminal where we're going. So hopefully I can show you off some more aircraft as we come into the terminal. Nobody's coming, so we're alright. So we are going to the left. Oh yeah, there's our gate. Got a few aeroplanes over here, and then we've got some over there. So we've got a tug for next time, guys, so we're alright in that department. We'll park up, we'll get our power cable, we'll get our baggage, and we'll get our catering sorted. And we'll get a nice picture to end with for our Discord. So what I'll do is I'm guessing it wants to be in line with the yellow line for the tunnel to connect correctly. So that is our line for our tyre. That guy's gonna get run over, but it's all good. You're gonna get run over, mister. Here we go, we're all good. Here we go, there we go, that's that. What we should be doing. Here we go. So we're all connected in that department, so we'll get our power cable. Ground services power cable. We'll do the baggage. And we'll do the catering. So we'll just take a picture. Here we go, we'll do a showcase. We'll just wait for everything to be connected, and then we'll snap this our power cables on. Lovely. And just waiting for our baggage to stop messing about. I think the power cables upset it slightly, so we'll just snap that picture. Oh, hang on, it's moving. Let's see what it does. Yeah, we'll just snap it around there. Here we go, that's fine. So, welcome to Copenhagen, guys. Here we are. We landed successfully. So yeah, we've done another flight that were, let's see what we got. We have got 1 hour 35 minutes, so not too shabby. We have just passed 81 hours in the air. As next achievement it'll be 100 hours. So there is our breakdown. So that'll be all for today's flight, guys. Hopefully you've all enjoyed it. I'll be uploading this video to YouTube. It'll be premiering tomorrow around 10 a.m. So you're more than welcome to watch it if you have missed it. If you are watching on the rerun, thank you for giving it a watch. Yeah, see you all soon, guys. More than likely on Monday, I might fit a flight in tomorrow. I'm not too sure. But if not, it'll be definitely Monday, bank holiday Monday. Might do a longish flight depending on what we've got planned. Might just have a lazy day tomorrow, not too sure yet. But yeah, nice flight, guys, and hopefully see you all again soon. And take care and bye for now. Bye, guys.